I'm Dean. I'm the dad.
I'm Laura. I'm the mom.
And I'm Krysta, and I'm the daughter.
And together we are
Family Plot.
God, we get better at that every week.
Well, you know, we had extra practice this week.
Yes.
We did. We did have extra practice. We have an interview with one of my students in my intro to podcasting class, a very interesting individual by the name of James Herring. Mm-hmm. I think I'm going to start calling him Red, only because I remember...
Or Pickled.
I like Red because the Scooby-Doo cartoon, when they did the kids, Red Herring was actually like a character that they had that Frank always tried to blame.
Yeah.
I was tempted to light this candle, but then I remembered there's a computer over here.
So, yes, there is a computer on the lazy Karen. So,
for all Karens that are nice, sorry.
We have a wonderful show lined up this week. Now, before we get into it, though, a couple of things. Remember to check out our Patreon. We can always use donations. If you want to help us out, $5, $1, $10 a week or a month, whatever you can do is fine. If you don't want to make a monthly donation, you can go to Buy Me a Coffee and donate that way. Do a one-time donation. Also, make sure that you tell your friends about us. Share our episodes with your friends. And, of course, it's vitally important that you review us on Podbean, Podchaser, iTunes. iTunes is probably the best, but just whatever reviews you can give us, help us grow. So those are the things I want to tell you and basically get out of the way. And now we will move on to this week's topic. Now, do you remember what this week's topic is?
Nope, I do.
What is it?
It's Skunk Ape.
It is. It is the Skunk Ape, also known as the Florida Bigfoot. Now, there's a lot to these things, and I mean a ton of sightings that go back centuries. The Seminole indigenous people used to talk about these things. They called them... Let me see if I can get this correct. I don't want to get it wrong, and I'm sure I have a couple of times. They called it the Esti Capcaki, which roughly translates as cannibal giant.
Oh, nice.
Whoa, what a warm and fuzzy name.
Yes. So that is...
You're right. Like, I would love to meet something that did that.
So... For hundreds of years, the indigenous peoples of the Florida Everglades told tales of a hairy, smelly, bipedal beast that claimed the swamps as its home.
Is it bipedal or bipedal?
Bipedal.
I always say bipedal.
I mean, my teacher said it like bipedal. I don't know.
As Europeans began to settle in the New World, they too began to encounter something wild, hairy, and smelly in the swamps of the Everglades in what would become the Cypress National Forest.
Okay, and we're not talking about our teenagers here, right?
No, we're talking about our teenagers.
Okay, just checking.
Since
Wild,
then,
hairy, and smelly definitely describes our teenagers most days.
Well, it describes most people's teenagers most days, but Since then, the creature known as the skunk ape, also called Florida's Bigfoot, has been seen by everybody from scientists to law enforcement to national park employees. In fact, hair has been recovered and its DNA tracks back to primate or primates unknown. So what makes its home in the swamps of the Everglades and the Cypress National Forest? Now, before we dig into that, I believe my Krysta has some weird facts to share with us.
Krysta has weird facts? Oh,
Yes.
really?
Yes, so we need to do... And then Christy can tell us all about her
Alright,
weird facts.
welcome back to the Weird Facts. Nah, I'm not making a song this time. So today's tree facts, not tree facts. That's actually kind of the name of the thing. Today's facts are from treehugger.com. Thank you for all your work, whoever did this. Paul Souders, something like that.
How's it spelled?
Souders.
Souders, I believe.
That's what I said. Souders. Paul Souders. Thank you for all your beautiful work. Oh no, that was the picture. We have a picture here.
Ooh, that is a pretty bear.
It's a pretty bear. It's actually by Jamie Heimbuch, I think. It says something like that. Sorry if we butcher your name.
Let me see. Jamie Heimbuch.
Something like that, but thank you for all your hard work in making this. Number 1. Pandas have an extra bone just for eating. Pandas are known for their affinity for munching on bamboo. In order to get enough nutrition, pandas will spend up to 12 hours a day eating as much as 20 to 40 pounds of plant material each day. In order to
That's a really big salad.
easily feed on the stems and leaves, they have a special anatomical, sorry, I know how to say that, adaptation.
I think you did great.
I think you did very well, especially considering as, like, pandas, they can still track to the idea that they were eating meat as recently as just a few thousand years ago.
Huh.
Learned that from No Such Thing as a Fish.
Oh, the no such thing as a fish.
Meat?
Yeah, like any bear. So nobody's sure why they switched over to plants, but it's because they used to be meat eaters that they have to ingest so much plant material to equal the amount of protein they used to get from meats.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Nature's vegans.
There you go.
Great. Number 2. Sloth bears use their lips like a vacuum. The sloth bear has specially developed lips just for its eating habits, and the feature is so prominent that it has earned the creature the alternative name of the labiated bear. Labiated? Maybe.
Labiated bear.
Labiated. Sorry, I'm 12.
It's okay. I don't know that you would have encountered that word very much.
Labiated.
I don't think I've ever encountered that word, so I think you're doing
Labiated
great.
bear. In addition to eating fruits and flowers in its native India, the sloth bear loves to feast on ants and termites. It does so by using its long lower lip, which can be wrapped around the outer edge of its nose, creating a kind of suction hose out of the end of its snout. And because it lacks upper incisor
Incisors.
teeth, It is easy to suck up a meal of insects.
Ew.
So they basically use their snout as something
vacuum.
to suck
Like a
up,
straw. Yeah.
to suck it up, and then it goes down into their mouth.
Fun, I guess.
Between that name and that description, I'm just... because I think the lobiated bear is based off of the word labia.
Possibly.
Okay. I don't...
Anyway.
Part of the sexual anatomy, never mind.
Oh, yuck. Okay.
Oh, yuck. I love your 12-year-oldness.
I know, right? So cool. Number 3.
Yes. We are on trace.
Growler and Pizzly bears are appearing.
Whoa, wait, what?
Growler and Pizzly bears, they are appearing. That's either a growler or a Pizzly.
Okay. Okay. I see. So Growler and Pizzly are appearing because of global climate shifts. Brown bears and polar bears are wandering into each other's territory more often, and the result is an increased occurrence of hybrid bears that are commonly called growler or Pizzly. So it's a hybrid between a grizzly bear and a polar bear.
Gotcha. And that makes so much sense seeing it, but you hear it and your brain goes, what?
Yeah. What the what?
That's amazing.
Wow.
Yep. So I'm sure we know, but black bears are not always black. The bears in this photo are not brown bears, as you might have guessed at first glance. They are actually cinnamon-colored black bears. So in her blonde cup. So it's her name. The species is called black bear. The animals within it come in a range of colors: black, brown, cinnamon, blonde, blue-gray. It's blue-gray, not blue-gray. Blue-gray. You gotta take a pause for that. Or even white. The variation in color has to do with the bear's environment. A lighter color is more common in black bears in the west of United States, as the lighter shades help them blend in while in open meadows, as well as reduce heat stress. Around half of the black bears, there are shades of brown. Meanwhile, in the northeast, around 97% of black bears are black in colors.
Interesting.
So we're doing a +1 today.
Okay.
I found another thing interesting on here.
Cool. I don't think you're going to beat growler and Pizzly bears. I really don't.
Huh?
I don't think you're going to beat growler and Pizzly bears.
No, I don't think so.
But yeah, growler and Pizzly bears is pretty impressive. But go ahead.
It is.
Well, my favorite thing about polar bears in general is that occasionally, because they'll run out of food, is they'll go into human towns. And they will just wander around town eating anything they can find. And the locals get very upset at this.
Well, I think that's probably just a bear thing in general. They're big, and what are you going to do? Tell a bear, no, bear, bad bear, go home. No.
No, you can't
Not
do that.
really.
They will gnaw your face off.
They're big, And if they want something, they kind of get to take it. It's kind of like the bully on the playground.
Yes, I'm just saying you combine a polar bear, which can be aggressive, with a grizzly, which is aggressive,
And
you're going to get a fairly aggressive bear.
Yep, that's fairly aggressive. Yep.
Yep, that's going to be the throwdown bear in town for sure.
Yep.